What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 2 of our year number 4 off season as we head into year 5. It's hard to believe that we're already going to be 5 years into this thing, but fun nonetheless. We're going to be getting into some players leaving screens here and just taking a look at Ardmore's list. We're losing quite a bit of talent. A lot of upperclassmen. Florencio Woolridge, Apollo Warren. No!
Oof.
Don't leave, man. You're so good for us.
Hey, how about we purchase a coach seminar?
Oh, yeah, we could easily purchase things.
Maybe. NCAA 14 created microtransactions.
Oh.
They might be behind all of it.
Yes, EA implemented microtransactions in this game.
Mind equals blown. Okay, well, we're going to try to keep Woolridge, obviously.
Yes.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Apollo Warren now is my guy, but he's declaring. He's declaring.
Yeah. Very high. You won't regret
Yes,
it.
we're going to win another national title, man. Come on.
We're going to do that?
No.
You can go that far?
No. Just promise you'll not
You're going to win the
regret
Heisman.
it. You're going to win it.
Is he
We'll
gonna
win the best
Heisman?
linebacker.
At linebacker, is he going to win the Heisman? This one is very safe.
Yes.
No promises made. Okay.
Thanks, Apollo. Thank you. But we're
John
losing-
Hicks, yeah, that's going to be tough. But you got Stanfield and Tomsha. Should be a fun quarterback battle.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see who wins it. Jake Wood, the heart and soul of the entire offense, he's gone. That's
End of
gonna
an era.
That's gonna hurt our offensive line, though.
Yes.
That is what's gonna kill this football team. I feel like Vandermeulen was a beast. Schroeder, Berkwin Duvall, like all these guys. At least we still have Orlando Goodlove.
Yeah. And your wide receivers.
And our wideouts. Yes, Peck with that huge catch. Flores was great for us. Ransom, Chiquendu. Like we're losing everybody. So really, the offense is going to have to look at and see. Stanfield can't really run, okay, but Tomsha can run. Is Stanfield going to lose the job just based on his athleticism?
You know what, though? I got to like the fact your defense is basically all coming back.
Yeah, it was very young.
Your running backs will be good, but you need to rebuild the offensive line from scratch and the receivers. Stanfield's been in the program. He knows the drill, but that's a lot to ask for.
He's not set up very nicely.
Now, for Nebraska State, this is going to be interesting. Joey Shonka projected round 1 draft pick.
That's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, you were biased against him
know,
as a freshman.
I know I was.
He grew.
He did. He's a 98.
Quite a bit in the last 2 years. He really came into his own, fulfilled the hype. You gotta hand it to him. He's a 98 overall. But
He's 6'7". They love his size.
yeah, this is really, I talked about it with Jake Wood leaving. This is the end of the era. This is the end of an era for Nebraska State. I mean, look at all these familiar names, especially in the secondary, that are going to be gone. Okafor, Sullivan, Brathwaite, Taylor, and Baptiste. So we need to totally revamp our secondary, which I think is going to be a struggle. Ryan Watson always pitched in. I was always happy with him. Ryan Fitzsimmons was the model backup quarterback for us. And then losing some guys like Giunta and down a little ways, Para Drury. Also, I mean, they were starters. They were starters in the last couple of years. Matusik even got a lot of playing time. We're going to lose Brody Clemente. I was excited about this guy.
He was a 68. He would have been a +5.
He cannot be persuaded.
He's just not.
He cannot be persuaded. Okay, well, good riddance. Okay. The fact that we, Nebraska State, are losing people to the SEC, the mighty SEC, speaks volumes about where our program is right now.
Okay. ACU. What to do about little old ACU. Look at the talent that this team is losing. And we knew that this is what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, how in the world did this team lose to Ardmore? Look at the first and second round, literally the top tier talent on this team going to the NFL.
Yeah, they're basically Alabama at this point.
They're basically Alabama.
However, I mean, now you got to question what they have coming up down the pipeline here. They're going to have to fill all of these shoes. I mean, these are big shoes to fill defensively, in the trenches. I mean, Washington, Hammer, Wyrick, Dysert. I mean, look at the hardware these guys have been bringing in. Trichinger winning the Outland, I believe. And Jimmy Ireland posted some very good numbers the last 2 years. Wide receivers like Wano And down the line,
I mean, it just doesn't stop.
no.
High 80s, low 90s, right down there. Carson
Collett, Australian.
Yeah.
Yep. And Aaron Penner finally got a chance to do some damage this past season.
He was good.
A little disappointing, though, that these guys did not bring home a national title at ACU or even a conference championship. That's going to be the big black mark on this class. Very surprising that they weren't able to get it done. Maybe the next crop of guys is going to be the team to get them where they need to be. Let's take a look at Amarillo here. Interesting to see that another quarterback from Amarillo is going to be a low draft pick in the NFL. We had Springer, we had Dukes, and now we have Bollinger. So
They just haven't seen enough of Bollinger to assume that he's going to be a good quarterback. You know, he's got the will power, he's got the fight in him. You know, he's got the makeup of a good quarterback, but you're talking like career backup for Rhett Bollinger. And he's going to have to learn how to deal with that because he didn't learn how to deal with it when he was at Little Rock, thinking he was hotter than hot stuff.
Well,
but
I don't think Bollinger. I think he played pretty well, but
he did.
No, I don't think he's at an NFL level. I think he might hang around practice squad for a little bit. Probably cut out for the XFL. I think he's an XFL.
Arena football.
Something like that. Preston Michaels did not play. He played at Northern Iowa last year. He transferred. So, no, he does not. He's not even there.
He's not even there.
Interesting. Oh, Amarillo's kicker is gone. Tremaine Moore.
He finally has a name.
Yep.
We finally given him a name.
Pretty good. Pretty good numbers.
Yeah. I think he'll be...
He's okay.
Canadian.
He's all right.
Canadian football.
Interesting here, Paul Alvarez. This guy was a pretty good recruit for Amarillo.
Yeah. What is that? What is all that?
You're going to play 9 games. Oh. Will he have 5 sacks?
He's going to have... No. We're going to get him 9 sacks. Do it.
That's a lot.
Do it. We can lie. Get him 30 tackles.
You get these 30 tackles.
You little... Why?
He's homesick.
Defiance, Ohio.
He's very defiant.
Actually, what comes across my mind, shout out here to John Jake Gaming. He just had a video out. He was playing as I think it was a high school or it was a team builder school from Defiance. And I know he's from Ohio because he talks about Ohio a lot. So, shout out to you, sir, if you're watching this.
Paul Alvarez suffering from defiant personality disorder.
What?
It's a thing.
Is it really?
Well, it's kind of a made up thing.
Okay. All right, so let's take a look at 2-10 Broken Arrow, losing some key cogs in this defense. Connor Gatlin, who, to me, was he really a 99? He didn't even play like a 99. No, man, he couldn't make a tackle to save his life.
A lot of times quarterbacks bowling him over. I've seen that.
Projected round 2.
Yeah. I don't agree with that.
He's more of a scheme guy.
Yeah, could be. I mean, these guys were a lot of returning players from that Big 12 championship squad. So the fact that they bottomed out that hard really got to be disappointing. For the guys that stuck around the extra season, even Willie Wesley and Brozovic and Ozugu, these guys had
an opportunity.
Expectations. They had accomplishments. And for them to go 2-10 is just whoa.
But then maybe we're giving too much credence to the fact that they won a Big 12 title. Maybe it was just a miracle team.
That's Brian Street's brother.
Dave Street.
Walk-on punter.
He's an All-American punter at 46.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Hey, Brian.
Number 7.
How are you doing? Interesting.
Bad news here. Kolby Bolton is leaving for Iowa.
He's Bolton.
That's tough news because we were looking forward to having Kolby become an integral part of the UBA defense. And, man, I hate seeing these custom players leave.
I do too.
What are we supposed to... You're 65. We can't really play you. If you went to Iowa, you're not going to play.
You're not going to play.
So, I don't know.
You ain't going to play.
You had a future here, dude. All right, Denver Tech here. A lot of talent going to leave. these guys were involved with the national championship team and the national championship runner-up year. So, I mean, as freshmen, as sophomores, these guys have quite the resume going on right now. Tariq Fletcher, not going to regret getting that college degree. Elliot Hushka, Woodstrom, Napoleon McQueen, O'Brien Watts. Edgar Watts is huge. Ooh. Okay, we got him. Lucky Benson's gone. EJ Backstrom, gone. Alex Brewer, we can keep him.
Made a lot of big catches.
Yeah, gotta keep him. Blaine Beverly had an interesting career here.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I mean, look at 13 touchdowns. He threw one pick his entire career.
Dude, the guy was insane. I don't know. He was just a sim monster. It's like every time he got in the game, he was just unstoppable.
Yeah, and he had 759 yards rushing, 12 touchdowns, 5.3 per carry. Did his job. And he's going to go, you know, he had a business management degree from Denver Tech, even though it's a technical institute. They hand that stuff out.
That's
so
right.
He's going to have a very good life. And he's always going to say, look at, I played.
He was, didn't we say that he was kind of a guy that was on the little, the Smoky Smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out in Denver.
Yeah. He's going to found a CBD company.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in the hemp oil business.
Yes.
J.R. Newstrom.
Hemp water.
This is not an endorsement of any of those.
Absolutely not.
I don't,
Absolutely
for
not.
kids. No endorsement. J.R. Newstrom. Custom.
What are you doing?
Player submission.
What are you doing?
He was not a custom recruit, but he was submitted as a rename player. So J.R. Newstrom is going to transfer to Navy.
What are you doing?
He's in the Navy. Isn't that a song?
I don't remember.
Or is it in the Army?
I don't know. Your music knowledge is more vast than
We'll have to
mine.
look that up. J.R. Newstrom's gone. I'm sorry.
Good old Camu. Let's take a look and see who is leaving off this player list. And Bud Warner's going to have a lot of holes to fill here. A lot of defensive guys. Integral parts of the offense are leaving here. Diego Dobbs, projected in round 3. I don't think that he's going to end up wanting to stay. There's a lot of inconsistent reports coming out of Camu. Is Bud leaving? Is Bud staying? We know that Bud's staying, but I think he's made up his mind. He doesn't want to have...
He doesn't want the wear and tear. He's going to try to stay fresh. Keck is gone. Andre Irvin. And more defensive linemen like Sutton, Duvall. Lacey was really good. Rory Stronghead. Nice little career for the JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
At 6'11", I think he's got to get a look as a guard, maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
In the NFL. And Truman Hamrick.
Always making plays.
Big-time player. Even despite his 82 overall rating. Camu going to have some rebuilding to do, but Bud Warner's last season trying to go out with a bang.
What's he going to do, guys? Is he staying? Is he leaving? What's the deal? We're going to try to get him to stay.
Should he stay or should he go?
Should he stay or should he go now? What's up with all the music stuff we got going on here? Let's see what we're going to do with Gunner.
Okay.
That's a high chance. He's staying. Promise the player he will not regret.
Is Buddy going to do something dumb, though?
Yeah, probably.
I think round 1 NFL draft pick.
Yeah, Gunner wants to make sure that he's in the NFL. That's the reason why he came here.
I got good news, Coach. I think I'm going to hang around for a while.
Yeah.
We got him.
Okay.
All right, Jabari London. Vanderbilt.
Jabari London.
So speaking of Gunner Rivers, I was interested to see that Makovich and Russell were not even thinking about leaving the NFL. And that was surprising to me. I think Makovich has durability issues that he has to plow through. And then Russell, I don't know what Russell's rationale is. I think he just likes the college life and feels like his team can win a national title and he wants another crack at it. But what do you think Gunner Rivers' rationale is? The fact that he's...
It's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Because all the reports were early on in the season that Gunner was frustrated with the offense in Little Rock. He was frustrated that He didn't feel like there was a whole lot of dedication level to him and bettering the football team. Stuck with it, grinded it out, finished with a bowl game win. It was a team effort against USC, ended up finishing number 8 in all of the land. And, you got to wonder about the decision, though, because Gunner's a good quarterback. He's 97. And considering the fact that he's in the East Division of the Big 12 with Ardmore and ACU, he's got those two teams to fight off. It's a weird decision, but reports are that have come out that he's really learned to love his teammates. He's really learned to love it in Little Rock, and the fact that this was the school that gave him a shot, and he's kind of maturing a little bit more. So he's going to give Little Rock one last, as you would say, crack at it.
Yeah, very interesting that Griffin Rivers had no idea that Gunner was going to stay, had no inclination, had no desire to go to Little Rock. So, maybe he wants something else. Maybe Griffin wanted to stay closer to Texas. Gunner does his own thing. I thought they might want to team up, play one season together in college, have a lot of fun. But it's not the way it's going to work. So, looking down the board here, Chris Mitchell was an Ole Miss transfer. I think we're going to get him to stay. And right now they're going to lose some pieces on the line. Morris and Sizemore. Lonnie Luke is a big one. 1,100 yards gone. But, I liked some of the younger guys over the years. Jasper Dingle is gone. Remember Jasper Dingle?
One of the greatest names in all of our team builder year.
Yeah, so Little Rock's got something to prove this year. I think they might have enough talent to get it done, especially with him holding the reins. McAllen's interesting. Look at it. It's all on one page. One page. And if you remember last year, McAllen had a lot of talent that was gone. That senior class that stuck together, like Carson Jackson and Galarza, all of those guys really left a bit of a talent deficit at McAllen, but really they did not miss a beat relative to how they usually do. It's usually 7 to 8, possibly 9 wins. It seems to be their ceiling. But the fact they didn't miss a step is pretty good, and then this is all they're going to lose.
Yeah, they're not losing a whole lot. Obviously, there's a lot of high overall players in here that they're not going to be able to bring back, but yeah, not losing a ton of good talent, so they should be primed for a better season, especially with year number 2 with Leroy Jackson. Midland State time. This team is loaded, but they never seem to really put it all together. That seems to be the thing that we always say about this freaking football team and this program. They're loaded.
They might have 4 first-round draft picks, and then what?
What did they?
They went 7 and 5.
7-5. Good for you. Good for you.
What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
Lola Ty's gone. All those receivers we were talking about, Neely, Wynn, Austin, and Fowler, all gone. Dexter Whiteside, gone.
He gone.
Interesting career. Definitely improved last year from the previous year. You see the quarterback rating jumping up quite a bit.
How does a quarterback that throws for single digits in interceptions get so much hate? Like, it seems like...
It's because of what he did last year.
I know,
but it stained everybody's memory or perception of Whiteside.
But he was still doing it, though. In some of the games, you could see, like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you screwing up this hard?
Yeah. No, but look at his touchdown ratio.
I know.
Like, he threw over 100 fewer attempts, and he had 9 more touchdowns. And, the drastic cut down on the interceptions.
They put the work in.
Yeah. Jesse Tyson gone. The offense has got to rebuild, man. New fullback, new center.
It's so much.
New lineman.
Look at this.
This is a lot. Wow, so Odessa State not losing too much here. This team's going to be very dangerous. Okay, they had the #1 recruiting class last season. Had another very good recruiting class year number 2. So the fact that this is all that they're going to lose is very encouraging for the Odessa State fan base. McCollum's gone. Willis had a very nice season. Gibson was very good, filling in for Logan Sweeney in that receiving back role. And this is it. They do lose Matt Russell. That's a big loss. This guy was a very good recruit.
Yes, he was, out of Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of good players come from Ohio, good football players. I would question your analysis there on saying this team's going to be dangerous. Their quarterback situation... Yes, it was. Their quarterback situation is not good. No, it's not good. Johnny Johnson Jr. or Pat Dowdell. Not good.
Cameron Willis going to go back to the well in the transfer portal.
Cameron Willis was the stopgap. They tried to really hit it home and hit it big with that, which I think they fell a little bit short, but it was a good move nonetheless for them to go after Willis and for him to oblige to come here. But yeah, that quarterback situation is a little bit dicey. They might need to go after yet again another stopgap quarterback. Who that is, I don't know. And last but not least, the Shreveport Skeeters went by alphabetical order. Not because they're the worst team in this whole thing, but
it was Broken Arrow.
Maybe that matters. They're losing Kitayama. Good player, good kicker. Really was one of the focal points for them on this football team because they didn't score a whole lot. So the fact that they were able to convert with their field goal attempts was obviously a big thing for them. Gumby's leaving, 6'3", 290 defensive tackle. He's gone. Not even on the board for any NFL drafts, which is interesting to me.
The offensive line? What do you think about that?
Offensive line, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, and that's why they really went after. That's why they really went after Ryan Killian.
Yeah.
In order to really enforce that ideology amongst the younger offensive line that are in this program. Some of the defensive guys that they're losing to, Ken Crosby, Mueller, Johnson, these are decent, these are good players. Matteo Tucci's gone, but these are good players for Shreveport specifically. When we would look at this list compared to the other teams in this Big 12, you'd be like, okay, but
they're strong. They're strong players, and that's their identity. And the fact that they're losing these guys,
it hurts.
It's going to be hard to replace them. It's a couple of team captains, but, you got to find a way. Okay, here's something we don't see all the time. I think we totally skipped this segment last year because we literally had 0 transfers.
But they're transferring to ACU. Where are they going to find the playing time?
From Miami of Ohio and SMU.
I don't get that one. Usually it's the other way around. I'm transferring from ACU to SMU or Miami of Ohio. SMU.
I don't know. I could see myself cutting these guys, but I'll take them for now.
For now.
Why not? Anything else? Little Rock's going to get a 59 fullback from UL Lafayette.
Yay!
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Interesting. Odessa State getting another fullback from UL Lafayette.
Another 59.
Okay.
Cool.
And Shreveport gets nobody.
Nice.
Graduation ceremony.
Putting on people's hats. Throwing hats up in the air.
Taking them away from the game.
In other words, that's what this means.
Deleting them from the roster.
We're deleting them. We are Thanos snapping them.
I haven't said that in a while.
I know. It's great. All right, guys, so that's actually going to be it for today's episode. We covered transfer requests. We covered players leaving, where they're going, are they staying. And next episode will be posted tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to kind of try to break that mold of doing Wednesdays and Saturdays for at least this off-season section and series as we try to get into year 5 fairly quickly. So tune in tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be a big one. We're going to be going into the recruiting classes and seeing where everybody's going. Where are they going to sign? There's a lot of big names still up on the board. Namely, the one that I can think of will probably be Darnell Savage. Ardmore's losing a ton of receivers. We need to get a guy. Are there any players that you're looking at? Do you remember any of the bigger players you're looking at that have?
Definitely Griffin Rivers.
Yes, Griffin Rivers. Yeah, you got to figure out where he's going.
And I'm looking at Dukes. It's gonna be interesting. The middle linebackers going between Shreveport and Nebraska State. Of course, I'm a little biased because I'm interested in Nebraska State's board this year. A couple of quarterbacks, Denver Tech, ACU looking for guys. So it'll be fun.
It'll be a good one. So, guys, that's going to be it. Make sure you leave your comments below on what you guys thought about the players returning and coming back. Are you anticipating a drop-off for any team in this Big 12? Do you think that anybody's going to vault on up? Post in the comment section below. We'll be anxious to read your guys' projections. And, of course, if you missed episode number 1 of this offseason, that's where we will be taking your recruit requests. So make sure you're posting those in that video. Don't post them in this video. Post them in the episode 1. Otherwise, we're not going to see that, and we're probably just going to skip over it. Try to keep it all condensed in one spot. So make sure you guys are going over to episode 1 and doing that. So link for that will be down below in the description and in a pinned comment, as well as upper right-hand corner right here. And that's all we got for you guys. So leave a like if you like this thing. We'll see you tomorrow. As always, peace.